Welcome to this special edition on Danish-InfoNews TV, your Danish English news. Welcome to this special edition from Danish-InfoNews TV, where we dive deep into Denmark's most pressing social challenges. In today's spotlight, our nation's elderly care system. A new report has revealed the disturbing reality facing many of Denmark's most vulnerable citizens, those living in nursing homes. Despite rising levels of fertility amongst residents, staff shortages and regional inequality are pushing care facilities to their absolute limits. This in-depth investigation, based on new findings from VIVE in cooperation with FOA and Ældresagen, lays bare the cracks in a system meant to uphold dignity and safety in old age. From overwhelmed caregivers to wide disparities in access and quality, we explore the facts and the human cost behind the headlines. Nursing homes at a breaking point, staff shortages, regional inequality, and the path to placement in Denmark. July 26, 2025, FOA and Ældresagen. A new national study paints a stark picture of Denmark's elderly care system. Overwhelmed staff, regional disparities, and growing time pressure are pushing many nursing homes to the brink. According to the report conducted by the Danish National Center for Social Research and Analysis VIVE for FOA and Ældresagen, basic needs are often not being met despite residents becoming more frail and dependent than ever. I wish it surprised me that conditions haven't improved. But sadly, the study confirms what we already hear from staff and families alike. Nursing home workers are being pushed beyond human limits, constantly forced to prioritize between urgent needs like diaper changes, falls, and severe anxiety, says Michael Ted Nielsen, Deputy Director of Ældresagen. Who gets into a nursing home and how? Despite these pressures, the process of being placed in a Danish nursing home is structured, individualized, and designed to protect the rights and choices of the applicant. Here's how the system works. First, initial contact and application. The processes can be initiated by the individual themselves, their family, their general practitioner, or via hospital referral. Applications are submitted to the municipality of residence, Bopælskommunen, which handles elderly care through its social and health departments. Second, needs assessment, visitation. This is the most crucial step. The municipality conducts a detailed assessment of the individual's physical, mental, and social condition, not based on age, but on overall function and safety at home. Key considerations include the need for 24-hour care, safety concerns in the current living situation, the ability to request emergency help, whether necessary help can realistically be provided at home. Assessments are typically carried out by municipal caseworkers, often nurses, with input from occupational therapists, physiotherapists, and social workers. Preventative home visits for those aged 75 and above help identify needs early and, if necessary, lead to further evaluations. If the need for care is confirmed, a care plan is created with the applicant outlining services including potential nursing home placement. Eligibility decision. Based on the assessment, the municipality makes a formal, legally binding decision on eligibility. Notably, there are no minimum impairment requirements. Eligibility is based entirely on need. Fourth, exercising free choice. Once approved, the individual can choose among available care homes. General waiting list, access to any nursing home in the municipality, usually within a guaranteed time frame, often within 2 months. Specific waiting lists. Choose a particular nursing home may involve longer wait times. If wishing to move to another municipality, the application is forwarded and evaluated by the new municipality. If approved, the original municipality pays the cost, though wait times may be longer as local residents are prioritized. Moving in and costs. Once offered a place, move-in typically occurs within 2 weeks. Residents pay rent, utilities, and for services like meals and laundry. Financial assistance, such as housing benefits or resident deposit loans, may be available. Sixth, ongoing support and supervision. Care plans are continuously adopted to meet changing needs. Municipalities also conduct regular inspections at least twice per year, often unannounced, to ensure care quality. Seventh, complaint processes. If unhappy with the decision or the handling of the processes, individuals can appeal to the municipality within a set of time, like 4 weeks. If the decision is upheld, the case may be reviewed by Ankestyrelsen, the Danish National Social Appeals Board. Regional gaps in staffing. Despite these structured admission processes, once placed in a nursing home, the quality of care varies widely across regions. A night shift caregiver in Middelfart is responsible for an average of 14 residents on weekends. In Mariaga Fjord, the same worker is expected to care for nearly 37, many of whom suffer from dementia and require constant assistance. It can't be right that your postal code determines access to something as fundamental as care, says Nielsen. All elderly individuals who pass the strict admission processes are severely frail, chronically ill, and dependent on others. Yet in many places, even basic needs go unmet due to insufficient staffing. During the daytime, on weekdays, staffing ratios vary dramatically, from 1.4 to 4.1 residents per employee, depending on the municipality. Staff under extreme pressure. The VIVE study shows that nearly half of the employees report being unable to complete their task to a satisfactory level in a typical week. The increasing time pressure is not only undermining care quality but also the well-being of workers. This is not dignified for the elderly or for the staff doing their best, says Tanja Nielsen, chair of FOA's Social and Health Sector. Today's residents require far more complex care than in the past, but we don't see that reflected in staffing levels. A system in decline. The current analysis builds on similar studies from 2017 and 19, and the findings are consistent. There has been no improvement. It's a colossal failure of the generational contract that we can't provide better, more respectful care to people who've contributed to society for an entire lifetime, adds Michael Teit-Nielsen. More than half of nursing homes report major recruitment challenges, struggling to find qualified staff. Call for urgent action. Will be short thousands of trained social and healthcare workers in the coming years, warns Tanja Nielsen. If we want more people to choose this profession, which we must, we need to address the staffing crisis head-on. That means improving work conditions, investing in education, and giving staff the freedom to do their jobs smartly. It's a political scandal that this issue wasn't addressed years ago. The shortage of care workers was entirely predictable, concludes Michael Teit-Nielsen. Conclusion. Denmark's nursing home system is at a critical tipping point. While the processes for placement is structured, fair, and based on individual needs, the care provided once inside varies significantly and is often compromised by low staffing, poor working conditions, and political inaction. Without urgent reforms, the dignity and safety of some of society's most vulnerable citizens remain at serious risk. This has been a special edition of Danish-InfoNews TV's Social Spotlight series. If you found this coverage insightful, please subscribe to help us continue delivering quality journalism on the issues that matter most. Subscribe now at danishinfonewstv.dk/subscribe. Get exclusive reports, early access, and expert analysis delivered straight to your inbox. Together, let's hold systems accountable and keep social justice in focus.